A fresh start for the team as well as for the manager. And all eyes are firmly fixed on the newcomer. Will he make an impact today, or might the weight of the occasion prove too much? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. Hello, wherever you're watching from the Spanish Basque region. This is the Estadio San Mamés in Bilbao. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former England international Sue Smith. And it's always a special day on the calendar, opening day in La Liga. It's Athletic Bilbao up against Real Sociedad.
Well, it's never an easy place to come, especially on the opening day of the season. But this is a team capable of Champions League qualification. So a positive result and performance here today is a must.
Really is a lovely example. And look at this! Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? The ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Williams. Jurrien Timber. Very effective passing sequence.
Yeah, looking sharp at the minute. It's all about timing now.
Sucic. Can they add to their lead? Decent looking pass. Is it going to be? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish, too.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Might lead to a chance. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Luka Sucic. Oh, it might be. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Nico Williams. Good patience. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Sucic. Possession, the most important thing. Feeding it through. Real chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Really good wide play. And a throw in for Athletic. And good anticipation. moving it nicely. Gomez now. Has a go. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. And he's fired over the corner. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
And that's going to close. So underway again into the second half, and it has certainly been a commanding performance so far. Sucic. Well, this could really help the cause. And firing it. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, a win here would give the manager all the bragging rights he needs, wouldn't it?
That's a good-looking ball. And a fine cross. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, very effective play in possession. That might help them. And they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, I think the figure was about £40 million, which isn't that bad. It's a position they've been looking to strengthen for some time, and I'm sure he'll be looking to provide that boost the new signing brings.
Good pass.
It's great awareness to see the space out wide, isn't it?
And it's gone behind for the corner. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Could be threatening. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Athletic Bilbao against Atletico.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game. That's some quality on show there.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. It's a corner. They favoured a short one here. The delivery, it might still be problematic. That's a good-looking ball. Real chance. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Real Sociedad, and they'll be facing Espanyol.
Yeah, and I can't wait for it. Should be a cracker, that.
Timber. Athletic struggling to keep possession here. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well, and he's making that clear to the assistant.
Jovanovic. Oh, good vision. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, no way through.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting...
Camera is focused on one man here, a hat-trick hero in the last match. Can he come close to that sort of performance again? The pressure's on. It's on the way for you, live on EA TV. A warm welcome to you from one of my favourite venues for football, San Sebastian's Real Arena. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. Your thoughts on this game then, Sue?
Well, it was a good start to the season as far as our hosts are concerned. 3 points in the bag now. It's time to build on that today. If they work as hard and have that quality in the final third, they should be fine.
Here's how Real Sociedad line up.
It's a 4-5-1. The midfield will be crowded and they'll be looking to win the battle in there. It's essential they don't sit too deep and the midfielders advance to support the lone striker.
been cut out. There's the turnover. Need to get tighter here. Promising looking ball. Looking for the angle. Very, very close, but hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he was unplayable in the last game. His clever movement, his excellent finishes, it was just brilliant to watch. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Well, it was a good result for Sociedad in their last outing against Bilbao. So how's this one going to go?
Yeah, 3-0 in the end, and it could have been more, actually. I think they'll be confident that they can get the points again here today. They're really...
Having a look. Oh, really good goalkeeping there. Gomez. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And the danger neutralised.
Yeah, he did well to stop that. They could have been in.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. Sucic. That's not a bad looking ball. Now there could be something on in a moment to put them ahead. Tried to absolutely smash that, which, as we've seen, wasn't the right decision.
It's been quite uneventful so far, as the stats show. Substandard performance from both teams. They've got to improve when they attack, because it just keeps breaking down. I'm hoping the game takes off soon.
Look happy to weather the storm for now, don't they?
Yeah, they must have had a shout from the manager. I think they're asking for trouble playing like this.
Oh, a great chance. Decent stop, did what was needed. Bit of a squeeze on here. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? This could be threatening. Terrific chance. Oh, that was hit hard. Less is more sometimes.
You're right, and he's got to finish that for me. Certainly from that range, you've just got to pass it into the net.
And with that, the first half. The ball is rolling, and the second half is underway. Could be setting something now. Great instinct there to cut it out. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, it was said to be around £45 million, and I'm sure they've been monitoring him for a while now, making sure that he's a good fit for the club. I think it's an exciting signing.
This is looking good. What next? Has to turn them around. Now for the finish. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
what a ball this is. The weighted pass is just right to set up the opportunity. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
A beautiful ball played forward. Promising attack, but only to a point. So we move past the hour mark. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. Oh, what a really good save that was. And there's more from La Liga on the way right here on EA TV as Real Sociedad face Rayo Vallecano. This one's surely not to be missed. So 20 minutes left of this game. Moving forward well. There's the cut inside. They've lost it there, and the attack is over. Beautifully weighted ball. Delivered to the front stick. Well, in the end, it proved to be right in the keeper's zone. The ball taken away from them. Oh, look at this. Another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Here we can see it again, and we've got to praise the assist. Shows great vision to see the pass and execute the back heel. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looked so confident running through.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Threads it through. And he's through here. And that is a top quality save. Struggling to keep the ball here, poor pass.
Yeah, can't give it away like that. That's a frustrating error.
Found superbly and in. If there were any doubts, there surely aren't any now. A truly dominant display.
Well, just look how he gets his head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
What a chance! A heroic stop. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, it's another win. They've had a great start to the campaign. I'm sure there'll be more twists and turns as the season progresses, but they'll be delighted to be on
is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale and the anticipation has never been higher. A warm welcome to you from the southwest of the Spanish capital, Madrid, and the Estadio de Vallecas. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary, and we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Rayo Vallecano and they play Real Sociedad.
Well, it's been a positive start to the campaign for the away side. 2 quality performances, and I've been really impressed with how they've attacked too. They'll be looking at replicating that again here today.
Working hard to win it back there. Here's how the home side lines up.
Yeah, it looks to be a 4-4-2, and you'd expect the 2 strikers to occupy both centre-backs. When they attack, they'll combine, and the wide midfielders, they'll get forward to provide crosses for them both.
Here's how Real Sociedad line up.
Yeah, looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in this system. You can defend deep, stay compact, bring the opposition forward, then hit them quickly on the counter-attack.
It's no great surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
It's his speed that impresses me, and that turn of pace. He slows down and then he goes, and defenders just can't get anywhere near him. He's going to be so difficult to mark, but you just can't give him that time to run it yet.
Now, can he get the crossing? Now, can't hold on forever. When they last played, Real Sociedad were the winners against Espanyol. How do you think they'll fare today?
Yeah, it was a great performance, 3-0 in the end. I think it could be a similar result today. They look well organised, they're a threat going forward, and if they do that again, they should have no problem.
Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
Yeah, you can see that they're a really well-coached side, can't you?
Mitchell. Played in with that. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Sutic. This could be dangerous. Only half the job done there. Sitting off, looking to absorb the pressure. The ball taken away from them. Decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Really good pass. And they've got it back now. That's a good pass. Could go in front here. Good save, and enough on it to get it away too. Crucial defending.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Vallecas. So after a quiet first half, the second gets started, and let's hope it does. Tyrick Mitchell. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Yeah, and at that price, it does seem like a very good bit of business, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Wanting to split them, but this move is looking promising. Mitchell. He hasn't hit the heights we know he's capable of to this point. He can only get better from here on in.
Yeah, and he's not been involved enough for me, not seen enough for the ball. I think if they're to kick on in the second half, it's key that they get the ball into his feet just that little bit quicker.
A really good interception to take the ball.
Yeah, it's great awareness, that. Positioning was spot on there.
Beautifully weighted ball. And the La Liga fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Rayo face Atletico Madrid. Another one for your viewing diary.
Yeah, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. Should be a great game, that one.
Setting up the chance to put them ahead. And it's been well watched by the goalkeeper. Mitchell. And the La Liga fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Real Sociedad face Barcelona. Really hope you can be with us for that. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Options available in the middle. Great chance here. Results in the flag going up for offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Now, here they go. Players waiting in the centre. Takes aim. Well, still 0-0 here, but it's not for the want of trying.
No, there's certainly been plenty of effort, plenty of endeavour. It's just whether they can take advantage of one of these chances now.
10 minutes to go. Looking good here for one more chance to win it. Gets past really nicely. A body in the way. Midfield possession a key part of the game. Right now, no part of this game.
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed in the middle, isn't it? Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner, and you just feel the fans know it.
Into the area it goes. A move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And that is the final whistle. Well, nothing to split the two sides, and the points are shared. What did you make of it from the away point of view?
Yeah, they had to work hard.
A bold move before the start to leave out one of the stars. The manager's taking charge with a call that could make or break his future. Hello everyone from the Real Arena in San Sebastian, a wonderful part of the world to be in. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary, and we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Real Sociedad and they take on Barcelona.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Taking this on. And somehow he's saved it at full stretch. Corner kick played in. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Puts the ball into the box. And the move has come to an end. They've been on the wrong end of this fixture of late, and that really needs to change.
Yeah, it does, and they've not got the best record against them, have they? I'm sure the manager's going to have a plan today. Let's see how they go, eh?
So a chance for Sociedad to get back on the winning trail following their draw against Rayo Vallecano. How do you think they'll fare today?
Yeah, it was a bit of a drab game, if I'm honest. 0-0, not that many chances. This is a difficult one to call, you know. You've got two evenly matched teams. Both have got quality throughout the squad. It's got another draw written all over it.
This could get interesting. We'll have a go here. And the goalkeeper has that and keeps it in his grasp. Still allowed to run on here. Setting up the chance. That set up the chance. Forcing things, moving the ball nicely. Read that well, stopping any danger. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded. Options available in the middle. That's a good ball to put them ahead. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. Sucic. Nicely played through. On the wrong side of the defence, offside. Pedri. Tielemans. Pedri. On to Tielemans. David Raum. This is lovely football, moving defenders around.
Yeah, it's great the way they interchange positions, isn't it?
Could be setting something now. Being made to work to stay on the ball. And that's simple for the keeper in the end. The cross delivered far too close to him. Oh, who wants that one? Oh, offside. A really tight one.
How close was that? It looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those runs, though.
Pedri. Could turn out to be a really good ball. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. And that will do it for the first half here at the Real. Back underway for the second half, and still a question of who blinks first. Tielemans. On to Pedri. Promising looking ball. Keeping it nicely, just waiting to pounce and put themselves in front. And the shot thwarted.
That was really good timing, wasn't it?
The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Yeah, and I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully he'll start off really well.
Luka Sucic. And there's more from La Liga on the way right here on EA TV as Real Sociedad face. Be sure to tune in for that. And into the last 30 minutes now. Omar Mamouche. Good patient build-up.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Dani Olmo. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Great instinct there to cut it out. Pedri. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Chance to cross here. Nice possession, but will a goal to give them the lead come at the end of it? And into the last 15 minutes. Across the line, it'll be a throw-in. Chance to score, and finally a defence has been breached. It's 1-0.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish, but you've got to praise the pressing from the front. It's relentless, and once they nicked the ball, they weren't going to miss from there.
An attack of genuine promise now. This to equalise. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. It's going to be a Barcelona substitution. Able to get his club to it. And a real sense of urgency here. Could they equalise from this? But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Plenty of room out wide for Barcelona. Well, does anybody want to make a challenge here? Well, we knew exactly what he was doing there. A calculated foul. That's not a bad-looking ball. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3.
A league meeting of considerable resonance. A lot riding on this one today, with both teams ready to leave no stone unturned in their quest for success. A match that ought to tantalise. And welcome to the Municipal de Butarque Stadium here in Madrid, the Spanish capital. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Leganés up against Real Sociedad.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Lopez. The starting 11 then for Leganés.
Well, the two central midfield players need to have a different skill set. The holding midfield player has to be good defensively, whereas the player at the top of the diamond has to be expansive with his passing and be the team's creative spark.
That's a high-quality pass. Is it going to be? Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
And the starting 11 for Real Sociedad.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but it does look as though they're going to play a diamond in midfield. So it's important that they control that area of the pitch and dominate possession. They're also going to play with two up front, which certainly gives them a cutting edge.
Romero in possession. Well, I'm sure his heart is beating extra quickly because it's his debut game today. What should we expect to see from him?
Well, he's been brought to the club to add some much-needed firepower. So hopefully he can open his account today. He needs to get off to a good start here.
Well, Real Sociedad need a victory after losing in the last match against Barcelona. What do you expect this time, Stuart?
Yes, it was a difficult game for them, losing 1-0 at home. Today, though, I think they'll bounce back and show us...
It's an opportunity! A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. A tremendous vision. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. So the corner played into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Shaping to shoot. Vital block there. And this will be a penalty. Can he make it 1-0? And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, once the keeper moved, that was always going to be on that goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Well, no way through there.
Decent looking ball. And there it is, a chance. And that's tidy work to push it to safety.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. Oh, surely! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Determined not to give it away. Roberto Lopez. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Nicely weighted pass. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Well, the complete first half story has been written. We're at the half-time interval now. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
And that is offside. Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order, not at his best. And in the right position to read it. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Leganés.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
3 goals without reply. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Not a bad ball. And losing the ball there.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Oh, good vision. In behind. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Jovanovic. The cross is on. Thoughtful play. And the defensive intervention there. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Sociedad versus Valencia. And it's opening up. Well, it might still work out for them. Bumped clear.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Good wing play. Is it going to be? Oh, that's a fine save. And pressing from the front. 10 minutes to go. It's with Romero. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Now Romero with it. They're not cherishing the ball the way they usually do. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.